Welcome to the Daily Intelligence Brief from IntelStor for the 17th of March 2026. In today's top renewable energy news, Africa's renewable energy sector continues to attract strong investments from Gulf nations such as Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, even as geopolitical tensions increase due to the ongoing conflict involving Iran. These investments are guided by long-term strategic goals and are unlikely to slow down in the near future. Africa offers vast potential for renewable energy development, with abundant solar, wind, and hydro resources that remain largely untapped. Gulf countries see this as an opportunity not only for financial growth, but also to diversify their economies away from oil dependence. Renewable energy developers are at an impasse with the New York state government over rising construction costs tied to the president's tariffs. Enough power for more than 2 million households is in limbo. The projects are fully permitted and ready to go, but they have not broken ground. Developers bid the contracts just before Trump took office. The tariffs increased project costs by as much as 30%. Developers are stuck with contracts they cannot execute, but that state officials won't let them cancel to rebid. A new report from the Canada Energy Regulator is projecting significant growth in electrical generation between now and 2050. This is in part due to new artificial intelligence data centers' thirst for power. The federal agency gamed out 4 supply and demand scenarios for Canada's oil, gas, and electricity markets. In all cases, power generation is projected to balloon by 30% at the low end to double today's level at the high end. In all scenarios, wind energy makes up the bulk of the power capacity additions. India may ease proposed penalties on wind and solar power producers who fail to meet stricter grid supply commitments, Government Minute showed. It comes after developers warned the changes could hurt revenue and slow clean energy investment. The Central Electricity Regulatory Commission proposed tighter rules for wind and solar power producers in a draft published in September. The regulations aim to gradually narrow the gap between the amount of electricity producers commit to supply and what they actually generate. The lower house of Poland's parliament adopted on Friday all of the amendments which the Senate proposed to the grid connection law. It takes account of some of the industry's demands. The purpose of the law presented by the Energy Ministry was to free up space for new sources, especially renewable energy and electricity storage facilities. The act introduced deadlines in order to unblock connections, the so-called zombie projects. You can learn more about all of IntelStor's market and sales intelligence offerings at www.intelstor.com and subscribe to our channel today.